Well, absolutely. On one hand, like you said, there's probe. On the other hand, there is politics also. We would like to show to our viewers this post by Sagarika Ghose of the Trinamool Congress, and she says, and I quote, "The FBI will not tolerate acts of violence against those residing in the US, says the US, as it charges a former RAW officer with murder." Now, this is getting extremely serious. Parliament and opposition must be kept fully informed. So that's the demand of the Trinamool Congress here, that this matter is getting very serious. She has also posted the statement by the FBI director wherein it mentions the defendant, an Indian government employee, allegedly conspired with a criminal associate and attempted to assassinate a US citizen on the American soil for exercising their First Amendment rights. And this is the post that she has put out, and saying that Parliament and opposition must be kept fully informed.
We'll keep tracking the developments on that front. Do stay on with us, Hina. However, there's more breaking news which is coming in. This one is again coming in from the TMC camp. Mahua Moitra has also waded into the controversy. In fact, she's hurled a Gujarat taunt at Home Minister Amit Shah as well. Let me go back across to Hina. Hina, tell us what Mahua Moitra has said now.
Well, TMC clearly has picked up this particular issue. We saw one reaction from Sagarika Ghose, and this one is from Mahua Moitra, who says, now RAW official indicted in extrajudicial killing in the US. What is wrong with our country? Shah and company seem to think the globe is Gujarat, and Sohrabuddin-style tactics are the way to go. Shocking. So that's another scathing attack coming in from Mahua Moitra. Back to you.
Well, thank you so much, Hina, for getting us those details. So, interestingly, there's a lot of politics which has already now broken out over this. Let me go across to Pragya. Pragya, even yesterday you had the BJP hitting out at the opposition, and today again it seems to be building up to something similar, where the BJP has alleged that all these attacks coming in from the opposition are actually putting the entire onus on India and showing India in poor light abroad as well.
Well, these are sensitive matter, as you can see, and the government of India has already put it stand in front of everyone, saying that they have nothing to do with these extrajudicial killings, or there has been no schemes on part of the government, and in fact they have been asking for the evidence as well from countries like Canada, and now they're also fighting the case in US. Apart from that, the fact that the opposition parties in the country are also questioning the government stand and also asking them to brief the parliament, it surely means that in winter session this is going to be the major issue, and TMC and the opposition parties are planning to get out the government.
Oh, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. Let me put that across to BJP. In fact, Tom Wadakan is joining us. Tom Wadakan, the opposition is saying that the centre must take the opposition parties into confidence as well. Do we expect that in the winter session?
Well, this is very strange. Matters of intelligence and issues that are concerning the state's national integrity unquestioned in public. The likes of Sagarika and the others who have been made Rajya Sabha members by certain political parties.
But will the NDA be willing to discuss it in the parliament?
I think a select group is understandable, but if you think that issues of national security is going to be discussed openly, I think that is only because they don't have any other issues.
Is that true? In fact, let me put that across. Tom Wadakan, do stay on with us. Riju Datta of the TMC is also joining us. Is that right, Riju Datta, that the opposition is running out of issues?
Look, opposition has a lot of issues, but BJP can try to sweep this under the carpet, but everybody in this country is also realizing that it's a major issue. See, the Trinamool Congress, even during the Bangladesh unrest, has stood resolute with the union government in matters of international aspect or national security. And we still continue to do that. But when a US government or the FBI puts an Indian citizen on the most wanted list, it is a glaring failure of diplomatic relations. It's a glaring failure of the Foreign Affairs Minister and the Honorable Prime Minister of this country. Should that not be discussed? We do not want to involve into national security. But after Canada, now the United States, can we afford to hostile every friendly nation because of our incompetent Foreign Affairs Minister or diplomatic policies? That also needs to be addressed.
Tom Wadakan, is it a failure of the foreign policy as the TMC is alleging?
Not at all. This is an India first foreign policy, if they do not understand that, and if they want to create a situation, the American establishment, Mr. Matthews has very categorically said, we are happy with the investigation being carried by the government of India. The U.S. government has given us a clean chit. What are they talking about? If they don't have issues, they need to take care of the medical situation.
If you have issues, let me take that across to Riju Datta. If you have issues, Riju Datta, why is TMC's Mahua Moitra coming out and saying Amit Shah thinks that the globe is Gujarat? What are these parallels?
No. One second. I do not understand Tom Vadakan, who's an erudite speaker of the BJP. Why is he trying to deceive and lie on national television? The FBI has put out a most wanted list naming Vikash Anand, an ex-raw agent, in their top 10 list.
Right.
Is this Modi ji's Vikash that he was talking about all these years?
But the US says it's satisfied with the statement of the Indian government. Why is the TMC not satisfied?
No. We are only saying this, and I'm categorically saying this on record, that the state government of West Bengal or Trinamool Congress stands resolute with the union government and the ruling party in matters of national security and international relations. But we as the opposition also have the right to ask the question that why you are making all friendly nations hostile because of your...
Okay, they're asking questions because in NDA, and this is something they've been saying, let me bring that across to Mr. IP Singh of the Samajwadi Party also, who's joining us. IP Singh ji, how would you like to wade in? Abhi TMC बोल रही है कि अमित शाह जी को लगता है कि पूरा ग्लोब गुजरात के जैसा है. यूएस बोलता है कि हम सैटिस्फाइड है जो इंडिया से रिस्पांस है, मगर ऑपोजिशन सैटिस्फाइड नहीं लग रही.
ये सवाल देखिए, जब देश की संप्रभुता पर संकट आए, जब देश पर कोई भी देश जब भारत के ऊपर हमला करेगा, ऐसी परिस्थितियों में हमारी जो सेंट्रल जांच एजेंसियां हैं जिनके ऊपर बड़ी जिम्मेदारियां हैं, ऐसे में चाहे कनाडा हो, अमेरिका हो या पाकिस्तान हो या बांग्लादेश, ऐसे में जो भी फैसले होते हैं वो सोच विचार कर विपक्ष को उठाने की आवश्यकता है. सत्ता पक्ष की भी ये जिम्मेदारी बनती है कि उसके ऊपर अगर कोई इस तरह की बात, इस तरह के आरोप लगते हैं. जैसे देखा जाए देश के इतिहास में पिछले 78 वर्षों में पहली बार भारत के गृह मंत्री और राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा सलाहकार के ऊपर जिस तरह से कनाडा ने गंभीर आरोप लगाए, तो आरोप सिर्फ गृह मंत्री और एनएसए के ऊपर नहीं, वह आरोप भारत के ऊपर लगा है और ये चिंता का विषय है. इसका माकूल जवाब भारत सरकार को देना चाहिए.
भारत सरकार ने तो जवाब दे दिया है. आर यू सेटिस्फाइड? क्या समाजवादी पार्टी सेटिस्फाइड?
नहीं, दे दिया, लेकिन हमारी छवि पूरी दुनिया में खराब हुई है और कभी इस तरह के आरोप नहीं लगे. अगर एक बार सऊदी अरेबिया के प्रिंस के ऊपर इस तरह का आरोप लगा था, उसके बाद भारत जैसे विशाल देश जिसकी इकोनॉमी दुनिया में चौथे, पांचवें, छठवें स्थान पर हो, उस देश के ऊपर इस तरह का आरोप लगे जो न्यूक्लियर संपन्न देश हो, जिसकी अपनी साख और विश्वसनीयता हो, तो ये कहीं न कहीं भारत की छवि खराब हुई है. और मैं समझता हूँ
जो कैनेडियन प्राइम मिनिस्टर ट्रूडो ने तो आके बोल दिया
कि कनाडा ने जो जरूरत करी है, अमेरिका अगर भारत के खिलाफ इस तरह की बातें करता है तो निश्चित तौर से भारत सरकार को,
मगर आप भारत सरकार का सहयोग देंगे आईपी सिंह जी?
आंखें लाल करके भारत सरकार को बात करनी चाहिए. भारत के
आप सहयोग देंगे कि नहीं? आप खड़े रहेंगे कि नहीं भारत सरकार के साथ?
देखिए, अगर राष्ट्रीय संप्रभुता की बात आएगी तो निश्चित तौर से जब जरूरत हुई है तब तक खड़े हम रहे हैं, जब जरूरत होगी तब खड़े होंगे. लेकिन कानून जो है वो अपना काम करेगा. भारत सरकार को तत्परता दिखानी चाहिए. भारत सरकार को डिप्लोमेसी के साथ जो और देश है उनको ये बात बताना चाहिए कि कनाडा ने इस तरह से हमारी छवि को
टॉम वडक्कन जी भी है हमारे साथ बीजेपी का. लेट मी पुट दैट अक्रॉस to Tom Vadakan, but before that let me quickly take a word in from sorry to keep you waiting, Tom Vadakan, but Rashid Alvi of the Congress party is also joining us here on the show. Rashid Alvi, what's your understanding of what's happening regarding the charges which have been leveled against a former officer by the US this time?
I do not know what is true, what is wrong, what is right. But important thing is Canada is making all such kind of allegations against us. America is making allegations against us. Washington Post is writing so many things against us. What is happening? This is the question of our country. I feel that the image of our country is coming down. It is the responsibility of Government of India to clarify it.
But Rashid Alvi, the government of India has clarified to the US. US has said that they are satisfied. Does that satisfy you and the other opposition leaders?
It has never happened in the history of our country. After independence. Only during BJP government, why it is happening? Why so many countries are making allegations against us like this? Not one country, not two countries, so many countries. So why? What is the reason?
Tom Vadakan, would you like to come in? Rashid Alvi says that it was only under the BJP, never earlier.
Mr. Rashid Alvi must be reminded that the 7th Fleet was in the process of moving towards India, while Indira Gandhi ji was the Prime Minister of India. So this is foreign policy has been a consistent line that India first, whether it was during Indira ji's period or during Modi ji's period. India first has been the policy. I would like to ask the Congress spokesperson one question. When the leader goes abroad and spoils the image of India by saying there's no democracy, no institution is worth trusting, that does not destroy the image of India, does it? And now, when the youth government has categorically stated that they are satisfied with the course of investigation, and the officer concerned is a former employee, he has been removed, the process has been started. Well, there can be officials who have reacted or overreacted, whatever be it. It is a process in the larger interest of this country. Canada has been supporting Khalistanis. Does the Congress party support the Khalistani movement, which is operating from Canada? Is that what they are talking about? Is that an attempt for regime change? Is this terrorist script that is being enacted? There may be many countries who have interest to destabilize India. But that does not mean we succumb.
But Tom Vadakan, it's not just about the other countries anymore. You have Mahua Moitra, for example, has come out and said Shah and company seem to think that the globe is Gujarat and that Sohrabuddin-style tactics are the way to go forward.
I don't know why you give so much of emphasis on Mahua Moitra. We know her performance and what kind of
She's a senior leader of the opposition party.
Oh, she may be anything. But then if she talks about national interest, he has no clue. She has been, I don't want to go into details of what has been in public domain. So I don't want to repeat all that. There has been details that have been come out on her. She's somebody you can't, her credibility suspect. So just leave it. It's not.
She's a member of parliament, but okay, fine. Take your point, Tom Vadakan. The BJP there has hit back at the TMC as well as the opposition leaders of the Congress party, saying don't interfere in matters of national security. There's going to be no